What's up, America? It's your girl bringing you some news you can use. We are live at the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. And I can promise you in this next hour, we're going to feed your brain. So in the Intellectual Dialogue Hour, we're going to be sharing information, giving introspection, and providing inspiration. So what we're going to be talking about today is Mom's Day Off. Should moms have a night off? Should moms be allowed to have just some downtime where they don't have to wash dishes, they don't have to help with the homework, they don't have to help with a runny nose, they don't have to read a bedtime story, they don't have to do the dishes, and they don't have to cook? Should moms have a night off? And so we're going to talk about that because there's a lot of moms listening, and I'm a mom, but my kids are grown, so I just have my grandbaby. But sometimes moms need a night off. And then we're going to talk about entrepreneurs. We're going to give some advice for entrepreneurs that actually works, some advice that actually works. And then at the bottom of the hour, we're going to give you some Twitter business tips. And so, you know, with social media and people having a brand or building a brand or entrepreneurs or business owners, you always want to be social media savvy. So we're going to talk about that. So you know how we roll. Join us with your favorite snack or soda, and call a friend, tweet a friend, Instagram a friend. I have yours truly. It's a young gentleman from Illinois Broadcasting. He's going to be handling the mics and the commercials for me. His name is Khalil Scott, and hopefully I'll have him introduce himself to America. But we're going to take a pause for the cause. You know, we have some bills that we must pay to stay on at Intellectual Radio. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back. We are live, #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com. Back in a moment.
Hi, my name is Tina Olivia Pate. Listen to Making Waves with Miss Darci on IR and iHeart radio station, Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. We love you, Miss Darci.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to IntellectualRadio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darci.
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin, and it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
I want to spend more time with my family and those who depend on me.
I want to earn a little extra income now that I'm retired.
I want to work part-time while I put myself through school.
I want the freedom to follow my passion and still earn a good living.
With Uber, it's all possible.
Uber is a smartphone-based app that connects drivers with riders at the push of a button.
Uber is available 24/7.
It fits around my existing schedule, so I can work whenever and wherever I want.
Accept the fare, and a pickup is just moments away.
Riders are charged automatically through the app, and at the end of each week,
I receive a direct deposit into my account.
Safe and easy.
Around the globe, Uber is empowering people to be their own boss.
You can run your business the way you want,
without having to give up on what matters most.
I want to earn more, save more, and plan for my future.
I want the flexibility to spend time on what's important to me.
I want the security to be able to chase my dreams.
I want to be part of a growing company that's changing the way people move. I want to be an Uber partner.
Welcome back, America. If you're just tuning in, I am your on-air host, Miss Darci D, making waves with Miss Darci every Tuesday and Thursday, right here on the number one internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station, right here at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Uber, TJ Maxx and Marshalls, Denny's, Peter Francis and Darci. If you need to file Chapter 13 or bankruptcy, if you need some fresh lobster, Divine Seafood and Steak in Oak Brook, American Express, we'll be giving away $200 in a moment. And then Dunkin' Donuts, I got my Dunkin' Donuts sitting right here. Starbucks, Burger King, the home of the Whopper, have it your way, and Subway. So, before we get started, if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating your birthday today, you made it. You made it till today, and it is your birthday. So I want to read a birthday poem to you, and it goes like this. Because it's your birthday on this very special day, be sure to celebrate it in every special way. I can't read my own writing. Because it's your birthday, be sure to wish upon a star and be thankful of all who know how wonderful you are. Happy birthday from Making Waves with Miss Darci and crew. Now, of course, I got to give you my deep thought for today. The deep thought for today is many people lose their tempers merely from seeing you keep yours. And I know that's true. Many people lose their tempers merely from seeing you keep yours. Romeo, he's for the people, by the people. He is not here today. He's at corporate, but he will be here on Thursday. On Thursday, we do have a special guest that will be in the studio, which will be sponsoring for this coming Thursday. So mom's night off. Should moms have a night off? Anyone that has kids know that they require a lot of attention and a lot of energy. Sometimes you get so involved with your kids that you forget about yourself. And this happens a lot being a parent. Most time, mom carries the bulk of the works. We know dads do too, but the majority of times, mom carry the bulk. And you feel like you're drowning sometimes. You don't have time for you. So what's wrong with moms having one night off? It could be within the 30-day calendar, within every 2 weeks, whatever they may be, where mom has a night off, and she doesn't have to necessarily go to a spa, which she should. Her significant other, her boo, her sugar wooger, whatever you want to call her person in her life, they should treat her to a spa. She should get her hair done, her nails done, a mani-pedi, maybe a massage, and maybe out to dinner with the girls. So I think mom should have a day off. Do you think mom should have a night off? What are some ideas that moms could have? Should we start a mom night off club? I think that would be nice. If y'all decide to do that, I'm in, count me in. So you are tuned in to the number one internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. Entrepreneurs, there are so many entrepreneurs that we have on a daily basis. People are coming out the woodworks becoming entrepreneurs. There are more entrepreneurs now than probably ever before. So starting your own business, it's an exciting idea. It has to be something that you're passionate about, that you dream about, that you could see yourself doing 24/7. You also have to know how to manage your own schedule. That may sound a little confusing, but you have to know how to manage your schedule. You have to be organized, which I had a really hard problem in doing that before. I had stickies everywhere. I was trying to multitask, but you have to be organized. It's not like working a 9 to 5, because a 9 to 5, you go in, you sit at your desk, you do your job, and at 5 o'clock you leave. When you're an entrepreneur or business owner, you have to take time off for yourself because your job never stops. But you do have to plan your weeks, your months, your 90-day plan, 6 months, a year plan. I'm guilty of not doing it, but I know when I do it, it makes things a whole lot easier. So we all have to learn from our mistakes. As an entrepreneur, I walked away from a nonprofit organization after I had worked my way up from a receptionist up to the liaison to the president. And I decided to start Creative Choices. And that was in 1999. So what I want to say is here are some tips for entrepreneurs or wannabe entrepreneurs or soon to be entrepreneurs to be at the top of your game every day. So here we go. Number one, you got to wake up early. Now, your early, my early, Khalil's early, the super producer's early, may be all different times. For me, I'm a morning person. I've been up since 5 o'clock. For super producer, he might not wake up until 9:30. For Khalil, I don't know. We have to find out from Khalil. We're going to have to do a one-on-one so we can get to know Khalil. So we don't know a whole lot about Khalil Scott yet, but stay tuned, America. We're going to find out. So mornings could be anywhere from 4 in the morning, depending on where you live, up until 9 a.m. That should be considered morning. For some people, 10 and 11 is considered morning. To me, you're going into the afternoon. If I'm up at 4 instead of 5, you know how much I can get done by 12 o'clock? I could be pretty much done for the day and still go back and start on stuff for the next day. So as an entrepreneur, you have to be a morning person. Some people are not morning people. There may be afternoon or night owls. You want to have time to organize your schedule, get things done. If you have clients that are not in the state that you reside in, you may have clients on a different time zone. They may be on Eastern, they may be on Pacific. So they may be on different time zones. So you have to wake up to accommodate those clients. And a lot of entrepreneurs work from home, at least when they first get started. So you have to have a routine, whether it's get up, stretch, pray, work out, eat, whatever your routine is, you want to be consistent and you want to do 3 things in your routine on a daily basis. Once you do that and you stick to it, write it down, and no matter what happens, those 3 things are going to be done. And then you want to write things down. Sometimes if you don't write things down, you can miss something that's very important, which I have several times. You learn until you get right. When you know better, you do better. So you have to write down. You need to have a schedule. I have a schedule on my cell phone. I have a schedule where I have the calendar, appointment book, and then I also have a peg board, a peg board in my office at home that also has my itinerary on a weekly basis and then on a monthly basis on the table, the desk. I have the big calendar, and I have things penciled in for possibilities and wrote in ink and highlighted for confirmed. Now, you may not start off, and when you first start off, you may not have a long list to do, but you need to make sure that you prioritize. So if you have 10 appointments in a week, you have to do PPA, and that's product producing activities. Which one of them are going to bring you that do-re-mi? Which one of them is going to bring you that MONEY? It don't matter if you have 20 appointments, ain't none of them bringing you no money. You still got to eat. You still got bills to pay. So you want to make sure out of those 10 that you're able to come up with a contract, that you're leaving with the money order, cashier's check, or swipe, squareup.com. You're able to pull out your cell phone, click on that little adapter, and get paid. So it's okay to meet. But if you're meeting and there's no agenda and there's no contract or no confirmation, you can do that over the phone on Skype. Uvu. You can do that on the phone, meetup.com. You don't have to necessarily get in your car and drive from point A to point B, which is gas and time, if nothing is being accomplished in that goal. So you have to make sure that your appointments are product producing activities. I always call it PPAM, product producing activities with money. So you got to be generating some revenue. Then you have to make time for yourself. When you work, it's what you love to do. I literally love what I do every day, all day. People tell me I have the gift of gab. I'm not sure if they feel like that. Some people say I go yakety, yakety, yak. It don't matter. I get the job done. So you have to take time out yourself. For me, I don't work on weekends unless I'm scheduled to do a remote or I'm scheduled for an event. I usually like to spend that time with my family, with my friends, or just relax. You have to take away. You have to get away from the monotony. You have to take a break. Then you can't do everything. So you have to delegate. You have to get other people in that are good at what they do and have them help you on your journey. And then you in turn help them. It's a win-win for both. So you have to make sure that you find someone that believes in you and you in turn believe in them and you want to help them and they want to help you. So you might not have to always use money because maybe when you're just starting out, you might not have a budget, but maybe you need some business cards printed and maybe Khalil got a new printer and maybe you need a fax machine and Earl has a fax machine. So then I could do some work with Khalil and some work with Earl and I can get my business cards printed and get my faxing done. And guess what? I ain't spent no money. And see, just the thought of that, I get excited. See how my whole face just lit up at that? So you have to find ways that you can work with other people where it's a win-win for everybody and not just for you. So Khalil may need you to answer his phones, for an hour. Earl may need you to sit in intellectual radio. So you have to find what works for you so that everybody is benefiting from each other's services. We as individuals, a lot of times don't like to stick together and don't like to work together. But to make it to the top, to make it to millionaire status, you got to take some people with you. And so you can't do it by yourself. And if you think that you can, you're mistaken. If you think you can do it all by yourself, think again, because guess what? Wherever you are this year, you'll be in the same spot next year. You have to be able to work things out with other individuals. Barter. I like the word barter, was there's no money being passed, but the services are being used. So if you need some service and somebody else needs some services, so then instead of exchanging money, you exchange a service for a service. Well, like Illinois Broadcasting, they have phenomenal individuals who are taking radio and media. And because they're taking that, I need help with my show. So I contacted Illinois Broadcasting and now we're working together. Also, on another side note, now I'm talking about working together, there's another gentleman. He had a show here at Intellectual Radio. I forgot what the name of his show was, but he has a magazine called Bean Soup. And so we talked with Bean Soup. And so now I'm going to be a writer and building your brand as a blogger in his electronic magazine starting the beginning of April. So stay tuned for more details with that. So we'll be helping each other, but it also is a barter. There will be no money paid, but the notoriety will be there because his magazine, which is electronic, has been in business for years. It's called Bean Soup Times. And so stay tuned for more information about that. So you are tuned in to IntellectualRadio.com. This is Making Waves with Ms. Darci. Every Tuesday and Thursday right here. We're going to take a pause for the cause because we do have some bills to pay. When we come back, we're going to give you some tools, some Twitter tools that everyone should be using. Entrepreneurs, business owners, wannabe business owners, and soon to be business owners. Some Twitter tools that you should be using. And we also have the question of the day. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back in a moment.
Divine Seafood Grill is an upscale seafood restaurant offering simply prepared fresh fish, premium steaks, an impressive wine cellar, and handcrafted cocktails. Sounds intriguing. Our chic, casual atmosphere suits any occasion with seamless upscale service and seafood dishes that truly sets us apart from any other seafood restaurant. Throughout the year, we host exclusive dinners, fundraisers, wine tasting events, private parties, and more. Our privileged guests are devoted foodies and are the first to hear about it via email. You must get on the list. We hope you'll join us at our restaurants in Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Oak Brook Terrace, Illinois, and Miami, Florida. Making Waves with Miss Darcy every Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on IntellectualRadio.com and our radio station, where we certainly feed your brain.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide.
Just show them this, the American Express card.
Don't leave home without it.
And someday, I may even use it on the moon. It's a marvelous thing.
Oh! So you can replace plane tickets, traveler's checks, a lost card.
Really? That worked?
American Express's timeless safety and security are available on Apple Pay. The next evolution of membership is here.
Are bill collectors calling you? Are you afraid to answer the phone? Afraid of lawsuits, garnishments, losing your apartment, house, or car? Then call us for your debt relief options. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. Chapter 7 or 13 can relieve the debt pressure. Call us now for a free phone mini consultation or log on to infotapes.com. We're the law firm you trust to get you out of debt.
1-800-401-4010.
It's 2 for $5 coming at you live.
Hey, sir, welcome to Burger King. How are you? See what he orders.
No pressure. All of America's watching.
Original chicken sandwich.
Big King! And the foul.
How are you going to lose when you mix and match?
Mix and match 2 large premium sandwiches for $5 only at Burger King.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Welcome back, America. I do want to make a correction. You know, I do admit when I'm wrong, which is occasionally out of 365 days. So the intern that I partner with for, it used to be called Illinois Center for Broadcasting, is now called Illinois Media School. They have a downtown location and they have a location in Lombard. And Khalil Scott, today is his first day here, and he's holding down the board with the assistance of Earl Winfrey, the owner. And I want to make sure I get the name right because they recently changed their name and the correct name is Illinois Media School. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that I stand corrected. So here are some tools that you can use for Twitter. Boy, try saying that 5 times. Twitter tools for entrepreneurs. So one, you want to organize your tweets. I don't have that many tweets, but I do try to tweet 2 to 3 times a week. They say you should tweet 3 to 4 times a week. I don't have that much time. I need to hire somebody just to work Twitter. So they want you to do tweets, 3 or 4 tweets a day, 3 times a day. That's a job right there. That's a job. Just thinking about that, that's a job. I'm thinking I'm doing something by doing it once a day, twice a week, and I ain't even get started yet. So they're saying to get more followers, more Twitter. You know, some people got like 1.4K people following them on Twitter. So to get to that level, you have to be putting out. They want you also to engage in the conversations. Now that I do, and I want to just take a moment to say I have a couple of groups on Facebook. And I created the group, the Millionaire Mindset Movement, on things we can do as individuals in your own pace to take you to millionaire status by the end of the year. So I want people to introduce themselves when they join the group. I ask them to introduce themselves, tell us who they are, what they do, and what will be an ideal customer or clients. What I'm noticing is that people come in, introduce themselves, and they just want you to just keep posting their stuff because it does have to be approved through me and 2 other admins. But they just want you to post their stuff. They never look at anything else in the group. One group we have over 1,000. The other group we have 700. What you need may be right there in the group, but you never take the time. You just come through, promote your stuff, and leave. And so next month, we're going to change the dynamics on that. You can post your information and I will approve it, or the other admins will approve it. But you do have to look down at some of the other information, because it could be something that you need or you're looking for. But you just going through different groups, posting your stuff, never giving any feedback, never commenting. And then you wonder when you look at your posts, nobody clicks like, nobody really looks at it. Because they're watching you go to 20 and 30 groups and just posting, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Take the time to look at it. I know you can't look at every post on social media because it's constantly growing, but you can look at some comments like Super Producer. Whenever he makes a comment, I already need to prepare myself. I need to have some popcorn on hand. Hope I'm not drinking nothing, because he's going to put something crazy that make you stop what you're doing and you have to read his post. So I'll put, I can't take it. I'll show a lady on the floor just passed out, or saying, oh my goodness, with Shanae, which was Martin Lawrence. I'll put something crazy behind what, sometimes I just don't even say nothing, because sometimes it's no words. You know how you see somebody post and you just have no words? Sometimes I have no words to describe Earl Winfrey. He's smart, but sometimes I have no words for the things that he says. But thank God there's only one Earl Winfrey. Thank goodness he didn't name his son or anybody else after him. So make sure that when you're on social media, that you're posting some pictures, something inspirational, something motivational, something uplifting. We have enough violence going on in America. You know, 3 police officers were shot yesterday. I don't even know all the details, but I know 3 police officers were shot. Today, if you have not went out to vote, please vote. A lot of people complain about what's going on here in Illinois, but the main ones that won't vote for change. Now, I'm not going to even tell y'all the buttons that Super Producer Earl Winfrey have on his shirt today, because they're not even worth mentioning at all. Matter of fact, I didn't know the person was running until I looked at the actual ballot, because I never see him on any of the information, broadcast, anything. Also, when you tweet, you want to use the hashtag. That's something new. When you use hashtag, and then like I put hashtag making waves with Miss Darci, people will associate hashtag making waves with Miss Darci versus just putting making waves with Miss Darci. Just like Illinois Media School. If you put hashtag Illinois Media School, it will be more prevalent. People will notice it more so than just putting Illinois Media School versus hashtag. Hashtag is huge. And then on Twitter, they have a lot of mentions. So somebody will retweet what you tweeted. If they like it, they'll repost it. They'll put they like what you did. And then if you're in business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're a coach, you're going to be putting things in information on Twitter about what you do, things that will help other individuals that are looking to get into their business, they're looking to blog, looking to be a coach, looking to be a radio host. So you want to have things that are motivational and uplifting. When you do that, more people will start to follow you and start to tweet you, as so to speak. It's almost like promoting your brand. So you want to promote your brand and have your brand stand out from among the rest. So I really love social media. Number one, it's free. You get to meet people all over the world as long as you got an internet connection. And people get to know who you are, what you do, and it goes out to the masses. It's almost like it goes viral. You can meet people. I met a young lady in Aruba. I met somebody in Hawaii for my coaching. Whoever would have thought that you would meet somebody in another state, on another island? That's just amazing. And then with radio, you get to meet people all over the world. So love what you do. If you are an entrepreneur, my hat's off to entrepreneurs. Next month will be Entrepreneur Month. So I'll be having some dynamic, amazing entrepreneurs here in the studio, finding out what makes them tick, getting up in their business like y'all know I do. I'm nosy. But I want to find out what made them get into the entrepreneur game, why they want to, because everybody is not cut out to be an entrepreneur, just like everybody's not cut out to work a 9 to 5. So you have to find what you do and love what you do. If you're working a 9 to 5 because the struggle is real and you have to work a 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with that. But be working on your goal, your vision on the side. Maybe donate an hour or two a week to your vision, because you're giving the company 40. So what's wrong with donating 2 to 3 hours a week for your vision? Because eventually, if you're in a job that you don't like, eventually you're going to leave that job, but you still got to survive. So you want to think about that. Now, my question of the day, let's say it's a lot of dog lovers out there. I'm not one of them. Me, I don't get down with animals like that. I'm not an animal person, but unless they're in a fish tank. But let's say you have a dog or you have a pet and they get sick and they have problems with their eyesight and they need eye surgery. Would you spend $10,000 to get the surgery for their eyes? That is the question of the day. Now, there was an article where this young lady, her dog needed surgery for his eyes, and she liked to panic. You know, some people are really protective of their dogs. She got a loan. She couldn't get 10. She got a $5,000 loan. And then she went on, what's the thing where you, help me out, Khalil, GoFundMe for the other $5,000. She ended up getting, I think it was $19,000 on GoFundMe. She had the doctor's name, the information. She had a link for the x-rays, and the dog couldn't see. She was able to pay off the $5,000 loan, pay for the surgery, and then had $3,200 left over. And asked me how many days it took to raise the $19,000. 72 hours. I'm gonna need to go get me a dog. 72 hours. 72 hours, $19,000 for eye surgery for a dog. What is the world coming to? I'm gonna need to start me a GoFundMe. I'm gonna need to start it in 2 weeks. We're gonna figure out we're gonna start a GoFundMe. I'm serious. For a dog. Could you see yourself spending $10,000, Earl Winfrey, for your dog if he needed surgery for his eyes? I'm not gonna even repeat. I can't. I told y'all when he say things, some things is not even worth talking about. I can't respond what he said. My sister-in-law is in the studio. Sharon, can you see yourself getting a loan for $10,000 if your dog needed eye surgery? You're gonna be his eyes? Okay. She said she couldn't see herself doing it, but she could be his eyes for him. I'm not gonna repeat what Earl Winfrey said again. Some things you just can't repeat. You have to be here for the moment. Now I'm gonna ask the intern from Illinois Media School, Khalil, can you see yourself spending $10,000 on your dog? You done had him since birth, family pet, and now he has trouble with his eyes. Could you see taking out a loan to get surgery for his eyes?
Everybody got their time to go.
Everybody, oh, so you. Khalil said he's not gonna be able to help him. He said he's lived a good life and he gonna wish him well, but he not. He said I like the way he said. He said everybody got their time to go, but he's not gonna be able to help him out. He still got mad love for him, but he's not gonna be able to help him out. Wow, that is really something. So I hope that the polls are loaded with people and people are out voting for who they think should be the next person to fill the positions that need to be filled. If you have not, and if you need a ride to the polls and you can't get there, you can call Super Producer. He'll be more than happy to take you if you're in this vicinity in the area. He would, because he wants to make sure that everybody go out and vote. So if you have not done that, he said, give him a call and he'll see what he can do. He has the powers that be. He'll make some type of arrangement for you to make sure that you can get that done. And that is so nice of him. Sometimes he has such a big heart, and we really appreciate his big heart here at Intellectual Radio. Now, we're going to start back the trivia questions, which could not be answered. Could not be answered last year. Maybe someone can get them this year. So I'm going to give you the 3 questions, and you do have to call in and answer the questions live on the air. So before we close, I'm going to give you the 3 questions. Question number 1. If I have to take a tablet every half an hour, how many did I take in an hour and a half? If I have to take a tablet every half an hour, how many did I take in an hour and a half? Question number 2. What breaks every time you say its name? What breaks every time you say its name? And the third and final question, from the number 1 till 999, which of the numbers has the letter A in the spelling? From the number 1 to 999, which of the numbers has the letter A in the spelling? If you have the correct answer, you can call Intellectual Radio at 708-223-8953. Again, 708-223-8953. I think I'm gonna have Khalil start giving you guys the horoscopes, because we had someone doing that, and I think he's a character over here. See, I thought he was kind of quiet, but when he answered that question about that dog needing surgery, so I'm gonna let him give y'all the horoscopes, or maybe he might pick something that he might want to talk about, because y'all, I'm telling y'all might want to get tuned in, because Khalil ain't as quiet as y'all think he is. So we also have a grant writing workshop coming up in April. We will be giving you the dates on Thursday for that. Don't forget our annual career exhibit and job fair is going to be Friday, April 29th in Broadview from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you are hiring, you have a multi-level marketing company, you need the people to join your team, or if you're a company and you have some openings and you need to hire someone, please contact Creative Choices at 708-343-8799, 708-343-8799. Remember, great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. We are having a good time here. You're listening to the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. We're going to come back with the close, so don't go anywhere. Be back in a moment.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugar, sound good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning, what can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugar, sound good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
These 100% beef burgers are stacked with bacon, sweet bourbon sauce, and apparently my mom's fave, spicy sriracha sauce. Eat it, don't tweet it, Mom.
Denny's Big Burger Bash, with burgers starting at $6.99. Denny's.
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order, because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide.
Just show them this, the American Express card.
Don't leave home without it.
But someday, I may even use it on the moon. It's a marvelous thing.
Oh! So you can replace plane tickets, traveler's checks, a lost card.
Really? That worked?
American Express's timeless safety and security are available on Apple Pay. The next evolution of membership is here.
Wow. If you're tuned in, I just got some good news. I'm excited for her. Wow. Okay, so check out some of our amazing shows we have coming up today, which will be the Radical Connection. That's the Lovebirds. They coming up today. The Queen of Comeback, Angela Denise Morgan, and the King of Comeback, Mr. Ronaldo Morgan. They act like they 15. They so in love, y'all. It's something. So they'll be on at 4:00. They are the only show that's for 3 hours straight because they got a lot to talk about. Now you talking about the gift of gab, you got a husband and wife duo. But right after me, coming up at 3:00, the show is called it's coming up at 3. Common Talk at 3. And then Common Talk at 2. Common Talk is at 3. And then another dynamic duo, husband and wife, Pastor Joe Davis and Pastor Trina Davis. They have Words to Live By coming up at 7. I'm telling y'all, this Tuesday lineup is thebomb.com. So if y'all not tuned in, you need to call up somebody, tweet somebody, Facebook somebody, Instagram somebody, and tell them to grab their favorite drink, a snack, and get tuned in. Common Talk at 3. Radical Connection from 4 to 7. Words to Live By at 7. TP Live. You gotta check out my buddy. He TP Live. Oh, he's so cool, y'all. It make y'all want to slap somebody. He's so cool. He's so cool. I mean, he act like he the young Don Cornelius. I mean, he got the hair to the back with the flip curl. I mean, y'all gotta check him out. And he talks so soft and cool. I'm telling y'all think I'm playing. Check him out and then hit me up on social media and tell me if he ain't the young Don Cornelius in training. TP Live at 8. And then you got Chicago Girlfriends at 9 p.m. We are live. You talking about a Topic Talk Tuesday. This is where you need to be. So I want to thank Khalil Scott from Illinois Media School, super producer, my sister-in-law Sharon Henderson, for joining us here in the studio today. On Thursday, we have a special guest, and Romeo Tate, For the People, By the People, will be here with his new sponsor. So in closing, I want to tell you all to build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs, and that would be me, and we're out.